time now.
All right.
Make some noise for Jovan Afzali. Or Johan, perhaps. Or Jovan.
All right, let me know if this makes you laugh. Okay, so okay, so I went to get a physical the other day, right? And I get to the doctors and I show them my insurance card, and they're like, "Oh, with your insurance, we can only check your height and your weight." So they took me in the back and they made me look in a mirror and just guess how fat I was. I'm like, "Oh, I'm not that fat." Okay, and they're like, "You're definitely gonna need glasses." Okay. So there was a lot of hot girls at the library today, but I didn't talk to any of them because it's hard to be charming when you have to whisper. So instead, I just sat down next to one and I read Eating Pussy for Dummies and vigorously highlighted. Yo, I swear to God, man, if one more person says I look exactly like George Floyd, I'm gonna lose my shit. You know me. You know, I'm just a classic incel. One time I had sex with a blow-up doll on an air mattress. I've never been more out of breath. Holy shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next bucket pool goes by the name of Daniel Velasquez, everyone. Daniel Velasquez.
Hey, I started stand-up a few years ago after my mom passed away. And the first thing my dad bought with the life insurance money was an orange pool table. Pretty cool purchase, but that was the first time I realized a smart parent died. And I guess there were some signs that my dad was like a dumb guy. I didn't realize kind of how out of touch he was until he started dating again. I got him his first iPhone, and he got him one of those old person dating apps. I think it was called like Our Time or Time's Up or something. And he immediately started getting spammed by bots. And I had to tell him like, "Hey, Dad, those are like bots. Those are fake accounts. Like, don't engage with those." But he was like so foreign to the concept of bots. He was like, "Yeah, I don't care. They look hot. I'm gonna fuck the bots." Thank you, that's my time.
Exactly 59 and a half seconds from Daniel Velasquez. A very funny set. Welcome back, Daniel. Your next comedian goes by the name of Ali Musa. Ali Musa. Make some noise for Ali, everybody.
How's it going, guys? So I moved out here from Arizona. Oh, yeah, no response. I had no idea that Austin was so liberal. Like, it caught me off guard, because you guys need to realize I'm from Arizona, where I was almost deported to Mexico 3 times, and I'm not even Mexican. You guys are some of the scariest homeless people on the planet, too. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. I was gonna fight with a dude on 6th Street. I'm just walking down the street. This dude walks right up to me, and he looked like he survived an explosion in a Looney Tunes cartoon. Like, he looked like he was on fire and put out 10 seconds before talking to me. And he asked me if I have any money. He's asking a bunch of questions. I tell him no. And I swear to God, he goes, "Psh, you look like a police sketch of Jafar." I was like, "And you look like Aladdin if you never found a lamp, asshole. And fuck you for being funnier than me, too." Then I gave him $5. Get the fuck away from me now. Thank you, guys.
Hell yeah, Ali. All right, your next bucket pool goes by the name of Payton Ruddy. Here we go, Payton Ruddy.
Hey, good to be here. I got a girlfriend now. Sorry, fellas. I was doing Tinder for a while, and, you know, a lot of comics, they talk about Tinder because it's like infamously the worst dating app, you know? But the craziest thing to me about Tinder is when I was doing that, when I created my profile, Tinder makes you pick like a whole bunch of hobbies and interests that show up on your profile. You cannot finish creating your profile without picking hobbies and interests. So Tinder gives you a big list of hobbies to pick from. I thought this was weird. Did you know you could pick Black Lives Matter as a hobby? That's a hobby? I support Black Lives Matter. I mean, you know, that's not a hobby to me. That's just something that is. It's like food or something. I'm like, all right, yes. Black people, acknowledged, exist. if you don't know what a hobby is like something you can do after work, like you can squeeze in with the free time, like playing the drums or something. You want to do that with the lives of black people? That's your hobby? That's kind of fucked up. How do you explain that to somebody? Somebody's like, do you support Black Lives Matter? And you're like, I'll be honest, I have been swamped at work recently, so.
Payton Ruddy with a fantastic minute. Some noise for the Kill Tony, I do believe, debut of Simon Perkovich. Simon Perkovich. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Let me gauge the room. What do we think of trans athletes? Boo? Why? I love trans athletes. Trans athletes are the best thing to ever happen to women's sports. Yeah. Case in point, right now, we're talking about women's sports. Look at the ratings. Did you guys know there's a WNBA? We haven't cared this much about women's sports since the 20s. And back then it was like, dude, should we let women play sports? Now it's the 20s again and we're like, bro, should we play women's sports? And I feel the ladies pulling away. I get it. You're mad because you're jealous, you know? We make better women than you. We've got stronger legs. We're faster. We got bigger dicks. That's me.
Simon Perkovich. Make some noise for your next bucket pool. Nick James, everyone. Nick James.
Hey, thank you. I don't know how to say this. I'm not sexy, like, at all. And I can't even dirty talk right either. Like, I just sound way too polite and dorky. Like, I had this girlfriend, and she would always say things like, Nick, I want you to eat my pussy from the back. And me being me, I would just be like, well, okay. You betcha. Whoa, there we go. And the same night, she was like, you know what? Take the condom off. I don't care anymore. Just fuck me raw. And I'm just like, well, splendid. Oh, I'll happily oblige. Thank you. All right. And after that, she's like, all right, Nick, I want you to do something crazy. I want you to choke me. I want you to demean me. I want you to say mean, wild shit. And I do all that, but even then, I'm still like, well, I hope this isn't too tight around your neck, you bitch. Are you okay, you fucking whore? I love you. All right.
There you go. Nick James. Some noise for Ali Musa, everybody. He's been on this show before. It's the return of Ali Musa. Here's Ali Musa, everyone.
All right, so I've been going to the gym a lot lately. This weird shit happened at the gym where I walked in the bathroom and I noticed that somebody carved on the wall. They didn't write it. They carved it like it was a tree, so I knew they meant it. It said, I love cock. I don't think it's funny either. I thought it was inappropriate, though. So I did the gym a solid, and I changed it to something more appropriate. So I changed it from I love cock to I love to cook. It's easier than you think. You change the second C to an O. You squeeze in a 2 after love. I love to cook. Went back the next day, you guys. I walked in the bathroom, and it said I love to cook cock. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't let him win, so I changed it to I love to cook cookies. I was like, game, set, match, motherfucker. Went back the next day, and there was just a big swastika with the N-word. I was They win, I guess. Shit, what? All right.
There it is, Ali Musa.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next bucket pool looks like a new name. Make some noise for Blazin Nana, everybody. Blazin Nana.
Well, hello, Austin. I am Blazin Nana. I really enjoy fucking smoking weed. Alcohol makes me hella mean and super duper horny. I want to argue and fuck you. Come on. And at my age, for what? Hickeys, headaches, hangovers, hemorrhoids, multiple fat lips, mostly north, sometimes south. Speaking of fat lips, ladies, y'all need to stop wasting your best pussy years on bad sex. That door's gonna close. The one that opens is called menopause. This gash is coming for your youth. Gash is just an old-timey word for cunt. She wants your smooth skin. She wants your perky titties. And before you know it, you're W-A-P. Yeah, that bitch about to be D-R-Y. Oh,
Wow. This is Kyle Roberts, everyone. A minute uninterrupted from Kyle Roberts.
Hello. I went to the dentist the other day. I found out that I still have a baby tooth. They did an x-ray. There's an adult tooth that's trapped in my gums that hasn't come down yet. I also have a huge cock still in my stomach that hasn't dropped, so I'm hoping 2025 is my year. I don't know if anyone here likes a finger in their ass. Me too, thanks for asking. I feel like a finger in the ass is kind of like having to take summer school to graduate. It's kind of humiliating, but it's the only way I can finish. Not good at dirty talk. I realized that recently. I'm not good at dirty talk. My friend told me, he's like, whisper something sexy in her ear. I tried that, didn't go great. I was like, I'm having a hard time getting a boner right now. Where's your clit? Wake up. All right.
Boom. Kyle Roberts. Make some noise for your next bucket pull. It is Nate Lorett, everyone. Nate Lorett.
Hey. Hey. I'm from Oklahoma, which is just here, but worse. Not good. Very religious state. But somehow we also legalized weed a few years back. Only state that I've ever seen a dispensary advertised with Bible verses. I remember there was this one ad on the radio. I'll recreate it for you guys. It started out. It was like, aha, Lord, you are the Most High. Amen. Buy one, get one free at Jebediah's Burning Bush all week long. Can't spell salvation without sativa. Spelling joke. Sometimes when I say that I'm from Oklahoma, I'll get these people making really racist jokes towards Native Americans at me. They're like, oh, Oklahoma, what'd you learn in high school? Bird calls, gambling, hardy RR.
Boom. All the way to the limits. Nate Lorett with his Kill Tony debut. Welcome, Nate. Ladies and gentlemen, this looks like a fun name. Make some noise for Neil Rubenstein, everybody. Neil Rubenstein. Ooh.
Everyone's good? We're good? All right. Yeah. No, I get it. Because you guys saw me, you're like, this guy ain't afraid of nothing, you know? And then you heard me. And you're like, oh, he's afraid of the dark. That's what that is. I was told I sound like the person I look like I kidnapped. Is that all right? That's okay. All right. I'm doing all right? Okay. I don't mind being a big guy, you know, usually pretty safe, right? Like I remember one time I was walking in Brooklyn, and this is before Brooklyn was a yoga studio, you know, so streets are so riddled with crime. and gluten. And this dude popped out to mug me, and I was like, nah, man, get the next guy. And he was like, okay, thank you. I just scurried away. I was like, this is mint. Everyone should give this a shot. Oh, all right, cool. That's all right.
You are adorable, Neil Rubenstein. Is it Rubenstein or Rubenstein?
Whatever's comfortable.
Okay. I love it. Make some noise for your next bucket pool. It's Nicholas Hartley, everybody. Absolutely. Nicholas Hartley is the short-awaited return of Alex Tarchoun, everybody. Here we go.
Thank you. I've been going to the gym a lot lately. I've been trying to make my workouts pertain to things I would do in real life. So every time I do a squat, I make sure to also lift my ball sack and cough. I didn't always used to be this big. I used to be really small. That was when my dad was getting the best of me. He said these beatings were preparing me for life. You know, for all the other 40-year-olds who are going to hit me with a belt and a shoe. You know, the thing is, though, he actually didn't own a belt. So we'd have to go to the clothing store, and he'd hit me with one there. You know, it might sound bad, but I guarantee you, every time he hit me with a belt, he always did it in goodwill. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Wow. The return of Alex Tarchoun.